So we're finally getting onto the Space Sonic arc. Research lab. Cannon countdown 33 minutes.
Darn, why do they always leave a sweet little innocent girl like me alone?
Oh, there's something I can help you there, lady. You will tell me where Sonic and Tails are right now.
If you value your life, you will tell me where Sonic and
Man, it's like this is probably the most blunt Eggman will ever be in the series. Like, not only he's got his mech to, you know, reinforce, he actually brought a pistol. He's holding a gun to Amy's head. He's like, I will end her life if you do not give me that Chaos Emerald. It's like, it's kind of dark if you think about it.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic?
Hand over that Chaos Emerald now, Sonic. If you really value Amy's life. Yes, you really do care for her. Oof. Stone. And they're like, so because Eggman already knows that's the fake emerald at this point, because he knows Sonic wouldn't really just willingly give up the emerald. And he locks him in place.
You thought you could trick me.
Now we have Tails' boss fight coming up here.
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
I'm a cunning scientist, don't you know? So now we get this other perspective of Eggman versus Tails. Now, chronologically in the story, Tails wins this fight. So this is just, you know, wishful thinking that Eggman could actually win.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Bye-bye, Sonic. Forever. Ha 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 ha! Tails rules. No! We have to be evil. We're part of the evil side story. We have to be evil. Now we have unfinished business to take care of. Let's take down Tails in a battle that Eggman technically doesn't win at this point. Because technically, even though Eggman did lose, in Tails' side, or Tails' perspective, he does get away with the Chaos Emerald. So by technicality, Eggman loses but also wins at the same time as well. But Tails also has his health upgraded, the same as yours, so let's see if I can get lucky this time, because last time I was here, we did this in one try, so hopefully I can get something better out of it. Just keep moving and just see if you can hit him as best you can. If you can, you know, get him into the. No! Oh, he turned away. That's weird. Take that. Oh no! Not bad idea. Woo! How does that work? Booyah! Haha! I rule! Take that, Tails! Man up! Ha 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 ha! And so now we get to the last part of the dark side story here.
A regular hedgehog after all.
That is too realistic of an explosion for this art style. Now see, Rouge is, you know, was gonna sabotage him from the very end, but you know. But see, like, Shadow figured out that Rouge is a government spy. He had his suspicions at the start, but now he's like, yeah, you obviously are a government spy. Well, yeah, Shadow did his homework. This is actually like the one reason, like, Shadow was actually, you know, cunning. Like, he's like, yeah, I'll play Rouge's game here, see what she does. She'll slip up eventually. But what doesn't get me here is that Shadow has to go after Sonic. Well, spoiler alert: Sonic, you know, lives. You know, we saw that in Hero Side. But here's something that's weird: that Shadow has to go off and stop Sonic, but he leaves Rouge in the place with the Chaos Emerald. So even then, she could get away with the Chaos Emeralds and you know, book it. But he's now got all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and now Shadow has to do Final Chase. Final Chase! Ugh, this stage is not the best. I still think Final Rush is still the better stage.
If you want to live, leave the Chaos Emeralds where they are. The
fake emerald's good for you. For a fake treasure hunter, you get the fake emerald. Oh, that's lame.
The real Shadow?
No doubt.
But even Rouge here explains that, you know, Project Shadow is probably not Shadow the Hedgehog, and his memories are probably not real. And so Shadow still thinks that the memories that he has is real, but Rouge thinks that the memories are not. Which puts a little, but we won't get to that plot line anytime soon until Shadow the Hedgehog. But here we are, Final Chase. It starts off promising with, you know, grind rails and everything, but nope, it's going to be worse. We have to deal with gravity shift. And the hit detection and the wonky, these things right here. These little vertical spires. As you can see here, they're a little on the wonky side. The gravity on them is really, really weird. And thanks to the flame ring we got earlier, we can actually take down the gun robots that have shields on them with ease. Which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Take down metal containers like this. If you jump on these things, you get these weird. You have to constantly move in one direction. And getting on these things is a little bad, but also getting off of them is also bad. Because there are times where, like, they didn't make a model that was really extendable. They just took a basic model of this, a really short one, and tried to combine 2 together, which just in turn can have bad effects to happen to you. Like you could try to go up or down on one of these things, and the gravity will just shift because how the models were designed. Gotta avoid these meteorites. Oh, never thought I'd grab those up here. This is new. Haven't been up here. Oh, that's where the golden robot is. Huh. Oh, well, you learn something new every day. You usually don't make it up there. Let's go this way here. Up these vertical things here. There's the. I hit that before the laser hit me. That is unfair. Come on, shove down the blue one. Yeehaw! Alright, let's keep going up here. Now, I think Shadow's Mystic Melody is in this stage too. And see right there, like it's getting, like the gravity is being a little wonky with the. Get out of here! Oh boy! Oh man, that was death. That was scary that was scary. Ooh! There we go. Get up on here. Come on, get on top. Here we go. Come on. Up and at him. Up and at him. Yeah, if you come right here, you have to jump on top of these electrical arcs here. You get up here, and we get the Mystic Melody for Shadow. Booyah! So now we can use these statues to warp around or get the Chow in its mission, if we so choose. Get out of here, you. Get onto this platform here. Oh boy. Ooh, that's. Oh, I hate. Ooh. The camera is also not good in this stage either. Oddly enough, we had a really good camera in the last stage, but this stage is not best for the camera. Because as soon as you move, it wants back to its regular position. So you have, you know, a really distorted view of how to actually make platforms, you know, actually land on them. There's a grind rail for an easy, cool points there if you so choose. Let's go back this way here. Wah! Whoa, 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 whoa! That was close. Da, 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 da. If you see a red X on the end of these platforms here, you will. Oh, come on! I thought I could make that over that. Come on. I can jump there. Alright, whatever. Land on top of these platforms, making this easier to get around this platforming set piece here. Nope. Oh boy, that was close. I almost fell to my death. Woo! Jump through here. Jump this way. This stage is just not the best. I'd rather play Final Rush than play this stage. No! Oh, like that. Just like that. Like the wonky gravity did me in. Just because of landing on that little circular motion. And if you jump, it's game over. It's like, oh, it's not the best. And it's weird because this is the only time where this platform appears. This whole session, this whole dark side is just me constantly dying to random stuff. Which is not the best in the bunch. And also since those and also when you're on these little things, these on these cylinders, you're constantly moving forward. So by all accounts, you'll most likely get hit by the whatever electrical barrier that might be at the end. And I didn't even jump there. I did not jump once. I did not hit the jump button at all. That's the gravity of these things taking over. Again, it feels like it's, you know, it's beta or alpha, you know, Mario Galaxy in terms of how these gravity mechanics work. Is it this section that's actually the worst of it all? Probably so. Oh yeah, because you have an artificial chaos. Right there. I'm not gonna hit that. Don't need to be there. Also, this part right here. You have to jump onto that. Like, it's just like it's a lot of jumping over a bottomless pit. It's not the best in the world. What's in these crates? Nothing? Oh, just an animal. I was curious, and I got my curiosity rewarded with an animal. This part. As you can see, you have to watch out for the red meteorites that they will explode if you get near them. So you have to get near them and hope for the best they don't explode on you. Come on now. Come on, boy. Ugh. Come on, we can do this. Whee! There we go. Stage over.
Here we go.
Booyah! Just the boss fight to go versus Sonic. Let's do this. E rank. I knew because I died.
I guess I'm not at full power here.
Not the best run. Again, I had better time in the hero side than I did dark side. And so now we got the final boss against Sonic. Now, and this cutscene changes on the dark side because it doesn't reveal how Sonic survived. It just cuts to when they're running here. So you have to play the hero side to figure out how Sonic survived, which is I kind of like. Again, it's that whole concept of, you know, this is the dark side. You don't know what happened to the hero side, so the story is cut out from their perspective. But sad to say, Shadow, or say Sonic, your adventuring days are coming to an end, and Shadow the Hedgehog will sell like hotcakes. Alright, let's take Sonic out. Technically, chronologically, Shadow loses this fight. He has to. But again, this boss fight is the exact same as in Hero side. You just have to attack Sonic enough times. Oh, I'm going backwards because the camera is following Sonic, not the actual... There we go. I'm not going to have as bad time as I did. Now, I know that last... Booyah! Take that, Sonic. I am the ultimate life form. Oh, he can jump out. So when he gets to this level of health, he actually the only way to really you have to goad him to actually, you know, making his special attack happen. That way he can be vulnerable. Okay. There we go. Spin dash right into him. Chaos control. He's actually saying in the background, I will use your chaos control. Booyah! No problem about it. Story done. Of all the problems I've had with Darkseid, had a pretty easy boss fight with Sonic. Not bad at all. My coughing is getting better, I hope.
This completes my plan to take over the
Please
world.
know the glorious area of the Empire of Eggman.
Of the Empire of Eggman.
That's a pretty rough way of throwing it in there, you know. Good thing it sinks up there. Let's fire that cannon! Yeah, Eggman wins. Oddly enough. It's weird. Oh, wait a minute. Warning? What do you mean by the warning? Well, we're not going to know that until we get to the final story. Yeah, that's game for the hit for the Darkseid. In my honest opinion, though, I think Shadow will. You know, I should really wait for all the fullness for the real full credits for the end game. But I still think, again, Rouge has the worst stages in the game. Rouge does. As you saw tonight with Security Hall, as well as Mad Space, those stages stink. They're horrible. Shouldn't really have a time limit, and really shouldn't be the hint system to be as wonky as it is. Like, do you really want to have a fun time, or do you want to have a horrible time? But overall, I wish there was some more going into Rouge's character, because Rouge is just here, you know. And you know, it's early on that you learn that she is working for Gunn, but you really don't know why she was there in the first place. You know, you like to have some context, but you know, context is, you know, is a little bit of a weird mistress. You know, like you don't get context very often for certain story segments. And again, if the game does get remade, I would love to have seen some sort of, you know, more, you know, continuity, or even better, just have one complete story. Instead of having two stories, have one that has interchanging between all 6 characters. That'd be okay. I think that'd be really interesting, but, you know, it would make sense in the story, in the sense. You have to understand that side of the story, depending on that there. Oh yeah, and the kart racing. That stage was horrible for Rouge. It's like, why? That road is horrible. And this is probably the worst run I've had of Darkseid in years. Even though because again, I hadn't really played this game very much until probably the stream of last week. So, and I caught myself up on with research on it by watching other Let's Plays, so I know what I was expecting. But Security Hall, man, I can't believe what I had there. Like, that was horrible emerald placement. It's right there, in the sky, on L. It's like, ugh. But what does YouTube and after the fact and chat think about what if the Darkseid could have been improved on in some regard? Oh yeah, that's a Dreamcast screenshot right there. You saw there was danger. It said warning on the cutscene, but that says danger right there. Interesting. Something's amiss. We'll find out now. With our 30-second emblem attained. You can now select scenes from the Darkseid as well. And you can now select time attack in boss stages. So yeah, there's a boss rush though that you can unlock too. And also 2 battle badges. Now you get more stuff. What is this? Space Colony Arc? Supersonic Maria? End of the world? The truth about what happened 50 years ago? The end of everything? What's this mean?
Sonic Adventure 2. Last episode. Wishes
Are eternal?
are eternal.